Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah.
Good morning, Cambridge. Good morning, St. Francis. Good morning, Princeton. And good morning to you. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to the Jason Show. I'm Jace. Kendall isn't right there. She's not in studio because she is live at Target Field. Good morning, Kendall. Look at that.
Good morning, Jason. I couldn't help but notice when you said good morning to everyone, you didn't say good morning, Target Field.
Oh, Kendall, look at that view. I mean, first of all, you're always stunning. But now get out of the way, because I just thank you. Because now I just want... Look at that beautiful piece of architecture. Oh, I'm biased, but I still think we have one of the best ballparks in the country, right, Kendall?
We definitely do, and can I be honest, it was really, really cold when I got here, but clearly God loves baseball because now it's sunny and it's getting warmer here, and just being here in general is so nice. I mean, last year there were all those restrictions, and the year before we all know what happened. So just to be here,
yeah,
and like see it all setting up and see all the different photo stations people can go to, it's just really exciting.
I was gonna say, you know, for those who may have missed it or watching us from another part of the country, yesterday, like home openers were happening all over the country for the MLB, but we had ours postponed to today because of weather. And as you said, the good Lord loves baseball. So is it? Because Kendall's going to be at the game. I'm actually heading to the game after this. How is the temperature?
Mm-hmm. I mean, you know, I'm coatless right now for this shot, but Jason, as we know, inside baseball here, no pun intended, I look like a giant in my coat. I would wear a coat if you were coming. It is going to be cold, especially if you're in those seats that are in the shade.
Yeah.
But the real kick, I actually, on the way down the stairs earlier, just to see where we could shoot, I may or may not have slipped a little on one of the stairs because there's definitely ice. That should go away by the time the sun is out and by the time everyone gets here around 3. But yeah, dress appropriately because it's cold. It is cold.
And be wary of possible little pieces of ice. Yeah.
Just little ones. And if you're like me and you just like to run and be excited and then
don't. No, we need you, Kendall, we need you to be but we're going to get to you later. Don't move until we come back to you, okay? Right there. Don't move. There we go. We'll be back with Kendall in a little bit. Okay, so we have not only Kendall in a special place, we have a special guest today. Please say hello to this month's JVIP winner. It's Luke from Minneapolis. Hello, Luke.
Hello, Jason. Good morning.
I love your scarf.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you for dressing up. And obviously, Luke knows how cold it normally is in our studio. That's why he has 17 layers on. That's right. Luke, you live in Minneapolis?
I do, yes. And I was waiting for Kendall to say, you know, it's not that cold out, but it's just the wind.
It's just the wind. How comfortable, you know, you're only the second butt in that chair. How are they pretty comfortable?
It's very squishy right now.
It's Engineer Brad's probably been sitting on it then. And we always need to check for legal reasons. There's no alcoholic beverage in that mug, right, Luke?
No, there is not. Just coffee, of course.
Okay, good. That could change throughout the hour. Just kidding. We're going to have fun with Luke throughout the show. One more thing before we get going. I've been talking about this for a little while. Today's the day. If I could please be bold enough to ask you for a little favor today. If you can please keep some positive thoughts for my little fur baby. He's not so little anymore. You know I have 2 dogs. That one's going to make me. Thanks, Jeff. That one made me cry. This is the Bubs. That's Dexter. That's my boxer. I have a boxer and a French bulldog, Mr. Big. This is Dex. And if anybody knows that owns boxers, they're prone to have cancer. And Dex already had a bout a couple years ago. He was fine. We found another little tumor, and right about now, he is in the capable hands of the folks at the University of Minnesota removing a couple tumors. So I'm going to remain positive. It's going to go great. Everything's going to be fine. But if you have a moment, if you can keep my boy in your thoughts, I'd greatly appreciate it, because that's my kid right there. That's my Bubs. That's my Dex. I love Mr. Big, obviously, but yeah, I only had one job when we got Dexter as a puppy, so I'd get done with radio, and Colin basically trained Mr. Big, and I trained Dexter, so there's a little bond there. So it's time for the hot dish. Let's get going, everybody. Roll it, Leo. I'm very excited. The new trailer for the new season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is out, and it is juicy, and I'm talking like so juicy that if you don't even watch the show but you know about the people, you'll find it juicy. Most of the focus, once again, is on Erica Jane. Look at this.
Last couple of times I saw you, you were a little tipsy.
Oops. Oh my God, I'm lit.
Pick your antidepressants or you drink, but you can't do both.
You want to be on the side of the victims because you think that's cool. What I'm telling you,
it's cool.
I don't give a about anybody else but me. Is that to make Erica look bad, or is that out of genuine
Erica, I
concern?
don't have to make you look bad. You can do that on your own.
If we're gonna talk about Erica's behavior, are we gonna talk about everybody in this group?
For a year and a half, I've been f***ing pummeled.
Okay, so that's why you want
it's-
Kathy to be called out.
Yes, it is, actually.
You said some things about this beautiful sister of yours. I'm sorry, Kathy, you're not gonna get away with it.
I feel like you hate me or something.
Kyle.
How could you say those things?
Kyle?
The door is locked. Should we unlock it?
No, don't unlock
Don't
it.
unlock it.
Okay, first of all, Erica coming up here in just a little bit. Hold on, let me wait for it. She looks like a certain movie character. That's Erica Girardi, if you don't watch. Coming up here in just a second, she looks like Sigourney Weaver in Ghostbusters after she's possessed with that red makeup on. Here she comes, right there. That's Sigourney Weaver. Google it, people. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. She's battling the gargoyles. Anyway, so Erica was the one. Remember, her husband, Tom Girardi, was accused of embezzling money from his clients, like some were widowers. So that's Erica. Obviously, there's still drama with her. The other, that's Kathy Hilton right there. So everybody loved Kathy Hilton last year. I love her. I still do. But even the women handled her with velvet gloves. Everyone loved her. Obviously, this year, she does something that really ticks everybody off because, as you can see, they lock her out of the store at the end, which is fantastic. I've only done that to executive producer Jeff a few times. Kendall, I know. What in the world? What are you doing?
Well, the dog lost its head. They're still getting set up, so I thought it was a great photo opportunity. To look like Bullseye.
Oh, I'm like, that's a headless
Do
dog.
I look like a dog? Do I look like the... Look at it. It's like he feels like a chicken thigh. It's like turkey. I feel like it's like a little turkey head.
Yeah.
No, his head's actually behind me. but we were like, over here, we might as well have fun with it. Oh yeah, Housewives. That sounds great. I mean, I'm sure it's warm and sunny there. But
Yeah.
I mean, I am Bullseye, Jason.
Exactly. I know. You don't watch The Housewives. Well, go back and try to find the head of that dog, okay?
Okay.
Bye. Is she going to make it? We gonna be okay with her out there? I don't know. We may not get through the whole hour. Luke, you don't watch The Housewives, do you?
I do not, sadly, no.
But you know some of the players,
Oh,
though.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Like-
always so dramatic.
Like Renna's face this year. She had something done again. I think she went in for her 3,000-mile checkup or something. She was just another drive-through. Again, I can make fun because whale fat right here. Next in the dish, talk about bad luck for SJP. Just as her Broadway show, Plaza Suite opened, or should I say reopened, she and her husband / co-star Matthew Broderick, Cindy Brady this morning, have both tested positive for COVID, shutting down the production. We don't know how long the show is going to be shut down. Here's why this is a big deal, or why this is sad. So the show was supposed to debut right around March of 2020. Y'all are doing the math right now. The pandemic started, so they shut the show down. Then the show comes back. They do a flashy profile on CBS Sunday Morning. Hey, we're back. They do like 2 weeks of sold-out performances. Like you can't even get a ticket. You cannot find a ticket. They do 2 weeks, and boom, it's done again. Now they're shut down again. No word how long. They performed without Matthew for a few days, but without Matthew and Sarah, just cut it down. Just cut it down. Do you any interest in seeing that?
I love Sarah Jessica Parker, and I love Matthew Broderick.
Yeah.
So I'm ready. I'm here for it.
Well, I have a surprise for you. We're leaving right now, and we're going to New York to see it.
All right.
Hold on a minute. It's shut down. I'm sorry. We can't go, Luke. I'm very sorry. By the way, we also have more breaking news into the newsroom. Ted is telling me Kendall found the head of the dog. There we go. Thank you.
I did. I found Bullseye's head. I think it'll fit in my bag.
Yeah.
If I
just take it home. I got to tell you, why does that look disproportionate from the body we saw a few minutes ago?
Jason, stop judging a faux dog.
I'm not body shaming the
He's
dog.
Here for the party. Oh. You're body shaming a
No.
fake dog.
Is that
Poor thing. He has ears. He can hear you.
Is that Kendall? Is that solid or is it hollow?
He doesn't like when you talk about it.
Kendall, is it?
Okay, so this. Oh God, you can move it. It's lightweight.
Okay. Okay.
Nobody worry. It's fine. It's not rolling anywhere.
Leo, come back to me quickly. Come back to me. Cut her camera. Great. Target executives are on the phone right now. Can you get that blonde woman away from our dog? Please call Mim. Mim, call her upstairs. We're going to take a break. We have much more to come when we come back. Back in a moment, everyone. Kendall's going to break the dog before the home opener is over. Coming up next, Christina from HGTV's Flip or Flop has yet another new show.
We're into this house for almost $300,000.
What's she doing now? We'll show you. Then it's the Twins home opener, and Kendall is live at Target Field for all the home run fun. And speaking of baseball, just a bit outside, we're looking back at some of our favorite movies about America's favorite pastime. That and more when we come back. Welcome back. We got that Friday feeling around here. Jason Segel was on with Kimmel last night. If you don't know, he's in the new HBO series people are loving called Winning Time about the Lakers. And that, my friends, is our late night rewind.
It's a crazy story how he became coach of the Lakers.
Yeah. It was like totally by accident. The head coach had a bicycle accident. And
Literally by accident, yeah.
And Jerry Buss didn't quite know what to do, and so he just pointed at the assistant coach and said, that guy. And then they put me in these like terrible outfits.
Yeah. You know what? There's a billboard that I drive by every day.
No.
Yes, and actually we have it here. This is the. There's you in the outfit that you. It's almost erotic, by the way. It's very inviting.
It's like a thirst trap. There's one on a bus also that drives through Los Angeles, just tempting people. Yeah. I was really scared the day they put me in that and said we're gonna go do the promo shoot, and I turned to Adrian Brody, who plays Pat Riley, and I was like, I actually feel really uncomfortable in this outfit, and he said, the show's about Magic Johnson, the show's about Jerry Buss. You're not gonna be on a billboard or anything.
Don't listen.
Nope, you are. Well. And I love that he's playing so shy. He was basically butt naked in Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Luke, have you seen Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
I have. God, that ages me.
Okay, well, not only you, good Lord, I could be your dad for heaven's sake. But no, Luke, I can't believe I'm admitting this. For being a guy that's reported on pop culture for 20-some years, I just saw it a month ago.
Oh, really?
I had never, ever seen it. And this is how nerdy I am. I thought the movie was great. People are right. But that hotel, Turtle Bay, I've had drinks there. All I kept doing was looking at the hotel. I didn't even pay attention to the plot. I was like, oh, there's the bar. Oh, that's been remodeled. Oh, there's the bed. Yeah, anyway, it's good. Next on the dish. Michelle Pfeiffer was on Fallon last night. If you guys don't know, she's married to TV super producer David E. Kelly. And Jimmy asked if the two would ever work together in a project. Look.
Would you ever work with him? Would you ever work together?
No.
Perfect. All right, great.
No, I mean, the way nobody writes, honestly, better for women than he does. His dialogue. It's
By the way, he is a talented
And
he really is, yeah.
And yet I value our relationship more than a good part, and I just think it's too risky. Yeah. And I think, and you know, we're both kind of fierce when we work.
Yeah.
And so if I come home and I've had a bad day,
he's there for you.
And I'm upset about something, you know, I want him to be on my side because he hasn't heard the other side.
Very true. I get that dynamic. David, if you don't know, is behind hits like Doogie Howser, the original one, Ally McBeal, and more recently, Big Little Lies. Michelle is currently shooting the new Ant-Man and Wasp movie. Let's just acknowledge this. She's also made a deal with some witches in a forest because she's aging backwards. There's no way. How old is she? Jeff, how old is she? Do you have her phone? BB's here too. There's a whole team of people in here. That's how important Luke is. Usually there's like 2 people, Luke. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in our studio today. How old is she? 63. She's 63? Oh, you know a movie, Luke? 64 in 2 weeks. She'll be turning 64 in 2 weeks. Happy birthday, Michelle. We're getting ready a little bit later to do favorite baseball movies, but an obscure movie that I've talked about every so often is one of my favorite Michelle Pfeiffer movies. It's called One Fine Day, with her and George Clooney. Came out around '96. Didn't do very well. It's a little-known rom-com about one 24-hour period in New York in the fall, and I love movies about that take place in New York in the fall. It's great. Go rent it. It's called One Fine Day. Next in the dish, my friends, roll up teleprompter. Come on, there we go. There we go. Next in the dish. Oh, I'm getting word. Hold on a minute. Kendall's put the dog back at Target Field. Let's go back to Kendall at Target Field. Okay, Kendall, you're safe. Okay. I wasn't sure.
I'm safe. I'm safe.
We didn't want the Target executives getting mad because we're both going to be there later, Kendall. We can't get people mad at us.
I know, we had to run. I was like, okay, everything's good, we're gonna go. It's gonna be fine. I also can confirm, Jason, that in the shade it is a little chilly.
Okay.
If anybody is heading out to the ballpark today. But we wanted to warm up your favorite area while we were listening to that Michelle Pfeiffer dish. I found your favorite spot. I warmed it up for you. They're gearing up. They're getting the vodka sodas ready as we speak.
Atta girl, thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, Kendall, I'm
always here for you.
I know I recommended it when you were on the show. Have you ever seen One Fine Day with Michelle Pfeiffer?
No, I'm sorry. My favorite Michelle is Michelle Pfeiffer, right? That's in oh goodness, the scary movie
What Lies Beneath,
where she gets stuck in the bathtub and she has to take the plug out.
What Lies? Yes.
Love that movie.
It's executive producer Jeff's favorite Michelle Pfeiffer movie. What Lies Beneath? It's so good. One of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Me too. Me too.
There we go. We'll be back with Kendall in a second. Next in the dish, we're getting our first look at the new season of Selling Sunset. Ted's very, very excited about this. If it was totally up to Ted, this would have been our first story of the day. There's a new woman, by the way, and lots of drama. Let's look.
Hi, Chelsea Lascani.
Chelsea, Christine, nice to meet you.
I always get what I want.
I just love this view. And I just love looking down on people.
The little people.
Hi, peasants!
In my new position as a manager, I need to figure out how to get everybody on a clean slate.
If you want to be part of the brokerage, you need to stop disrespecting the other agents.
I have never once instigated a situation.
I've never had a listing over 10 million.
How many houses can say they have 2 pools?
It's a game of let's go.
Every time she's around, the energy changes.
She didn't invite you to her bridal shower?
Who's this from? From Christine.
That gift was to make sure that her presence was known.
We are about to take over.
So if my client buys, I get a desk at the Oppenheim Group.
That's a deal.
If you come in, someone else has to go.
Oh my God. That was so good. Among the storylines, Chrishell is dating the boss of the Oppenheim Group. I tried to get into the show. Ted told me you got to watch it, so I watched. But then I found out, I know I'm not dumb. I know all reality shows aren't really reality, but this one is soups fake, and that totally ruined it for me. You haven't started watching it, have you?
I have not, no, but I don't understand how everyone is a barista and they can afford a $2 million house.
Good point. Kendall, I always forget, do you watch this?
I watched the first 2 seasons and I couldn't get into it either. I love $1 Million Listing because, like you were saying, they just seem more real and there's a lot less,
Yeah.
$1 Million Listing. Know what I'm saying?
Wow, Kendall, you could sell real estate in LA like that. That's fantastic.
Like, oh, look at all this green grass. Like, it's beautiful. You know, you can have it too. Like.
Next in the dish, Tarek who? Christina Hall, formerly known as Christina El Musa. Is that right? Yeah. Christina is now, well, she was Anstead, and now she's Christina Hack. You got all that? What is she, Alexis Carrington Colby Dexter Rowan? Well, Christina, no matter what her name is, has a new TV show. The longtime Flipper Flop star has taken her home renovation talents to Tennessee. Her new 6-episode docuseries will be called Christina in the Country. It will follow her and her new husband and realtor Josh Hall as the two start their new country life together. Flipper Flop recently wrapped after 10 seasons and 2 divorces. Fans can also expect more episodes from her other spinoff, Christina in the City. Oh no, Christina on the Coast. They don't spend a lot of time on the names. Where is she? She's in the country. Christina in the country. Where are they moving to? The South? Christina in the South. Where are they moving to? Gary, Indiana? Christina and Gary. Well, they got other things to worry about, right, Kendall? They're not going to spend a lot of time naming these shows.
Well, she changes shows so often and husbands that you can't keep up with it.
Oh, shit.
Someone's going to email me for that. Someone's going to email me for that.
I'm sorry. I just had to pull out the fan for that one, the Jordan fan. No, but you're right.
Hey.
What?
Hey, Jason.
Yes, Kendall?
I wanted to tell you, too, before we go, I did have to check in with them. They didn't have enough ice for your drinks for when you get here, so they actually brought, I think this will be enough for you.
Let's see.
I don't know if Chip can see it, but I just wanted to make sure that they had enough vodka sodas ready and on hand.
Well,
with fresh ice.
Tell them
to cool you down.
That'll maybe get me through the 7th inning, the 7th or 8th inning. Thank you. I appreciate.
The stretch.
I appreciate it. Next in the dish, Goop's Mother's Day gift guide is out. Executive producer Jeff is so excited by Goop and its private parts candles that he had to hit the applause button early. So anyway, Gwyneth Paltrow's Too Expensive gift guide is out, and it's as fancy as ever. Among the things that you can buy but probably can't afford are the G-Tox Himalayan Salt Scalp Scrub Shampoo for $45. Is that really the whole title? Come on, can't you just call it salt shampoo? That's $45. That's really small for $45. That'll last you like, what, 3 washings? This cool modern long tee, that'll set you back $88. A t-shirt for $88? What is it made of, like virgin worm hair? And a floral pink dried zinnia and larkspur flower wreath for $108. Nothing says love like the larkspur Zima flower wreath. Luke, guess what? Fox has purchased all of those items for you. That's right. You're going home with all of those today.
I get to feel what a $100 t-shirt feels like.
That's right.
Yes.
We couldn't take a break. More with Kendall, our favorite baseball movies and more when we return. Back after this. Oh, Gwyneth Paltrow. having fun with our latest JVIP and, of course, Kendall, because baseball is back and it's opening day at Target Field, and that's where we find our girl Kendall. Kendall, you know what we realized? Where are you?
Babe. Oh, sorry. I was just going to have a drink. It said babe, so I thought I could have it. Get it?
This is
it's
cool.
So cute. Okay, Jason, if it wasn't cold enough outside, we thought, why don't we go into a cooler? There's actually a reason for it, though. A lot of beverages. I've got one for you, your Tiki Rum Mai Tai.
Thank you.
Some Bud Light for Mama Haas. Gotta get her involved here.
Wait, Kendall.
But
Kendall.
no, actually, this is something.
Kendall, hold on a minute. Go back to the Bud Light real quick. Go back to the Bud Light. How many rows are there? We got to make sure there's enough.
I'd say there's about 150 Bud Lights, so we should get through again, at least the 7th inning.
Perfect.
Stretch.
Yes. Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What were you going to show us?
Okay,
I apologize.
Okay. No. This is very important. Actually, what's kind of fun about this is that it's not just a media thing. I didn't just get in here because they're like, oh yeah, you can do whatever you want when you're in the media. Well, we're here because this is a new spot, actually, at Target Field, here with Matt Hodson. Thanks for putting us in the cooler. That was really nice of you.
Oh, absolutely. You have some fun in there?
Yeah, it was
I
really great.
almost closed the door, but you know what?
I honestly was like, okay, if I knock on the window really hard, do you think he'll let us out if we get stuck in this place?
Depends. Were you going to bring me a beer?
Possibly.
Then I
mean, there's plenty in there.
There it is.
Okay, Matt, tell me where we are, number one, for people who are like, wait, what is that and where are we?
We are in section 126, or just outside section 126, or when you're coming in the gates, just inside of gate 6.
Okay, so Jason, by the Grey Duck Bar.
Perfect.
That's for all of us who like to belly up.
That is a good landmark as well.
It's good
right
for us to
across
belly
from
up.
the Grey Duck Bar.
And what is this? I mean, people can literally go in there and grab a beer and come back out?
Absolutely. This is the market at Target Field. This is the next evolution of food and beverage experience, not just here, but we think in pro sports venues across the country. It is an interactive grab-and-go experience. You got the beer cooler that you were just in. We've got some other cold drinks out here. We've got soft serve. We've got chips. We've got peanuts and hot food. So
what? So it's like anybody can come up. They can do their soft serve. They can grab their beer, and then they can go and check out.
Then they go and check out. Self-serve kiosk right here.
Oh my gosh.
Boom, boom, boom. Scan. Pay. You're back on your seat before Byron Buxton goes deep. You won't miss a pitch.
That's so, okay, honestly, and I feel like Target Field has so many options, so it's never really been an issue here for me specifically, but at a lot of places that I've gone to, you just want to grab a beer. You're like, I don't want to wait in this long line.
No.
This is the easiest thing ever. You just get it yourself.
Did you see the selection in there too?
Okay, I have to be honest with you though. If you see a Jason Matheson come, just make sure someone watches him, because he's been known to just put him in the pocket and walk away.
That rack over there to the left, that's the Jason Matheson rack.
Yeah. Oh,
it's just for him.
You have your own rack,
Yeah,
so don't worry.
everybody else, they can get the rest of it. Another 3/4 out that corner right there, that's Jason's.
It's Jason's. Jason, you have your own rack here.
Yeah.
It's so exciting.
We know all sorts of your favorites. I don't know what your favorites are, but we got some Twins Pills, our new beer from
Jason.
Summit.
Kendall,
what do you need?
Hold on a minute. Now, I want to, because I'm not kidding, I'm a little confused. The cooler that we started in, the average folks just can't walk in there, right? Or can they?
Yes, you can. Matt, Jason's like, can the average person walk through there? You can walk through there.
Literally. The entrance is on the other side, you just walk on through.
So you...
What?
And you grab... And then you check out. I'm not even joking. You know how good this is going to feel in, like, July?
The over-under is about 30 minutes. It'll take somebody to pick out a beer in July when they want to cool off.
Slowly stroll through the beer.
Oh, I'm sorry,
cooler.
I can't figure it out. I don't know what I want.
I don't know what I want. Okay, we'll come out of the beer, the cooler, Chip. Don't hurt yourself.
That is a great idea.
But I
don't want to spend 30 minutes. Literally, it's grab and go.
You just grab and go and do it.
Pay, gone.
Okay, the other thing, I mean, obviously, 2019, we had a great home opener. 2020, we didn't have anything. Last year, I was here. It was very, very different. Great to be back, but different. This year, restrictions, full fun.
Gone. People are coming. We're going to open our gates as wide as they possibly can go. All restrictions gone. Come in, enjoy baseball the way it was meant to be enjoyed. The Target Field experience the way we meant it. Together, all of us coming together to celebrate the joy of this great game and being together.
How excited are you guys?
I'm through the roof. Like, euphoric, and that's not an overstatement. It's amazing.
Seriously.
I mean, I've been out here since 5:30 this morning. The breakfast on the plaza, just seeing the people's smiles on their face.
Right.
We already got a few people waiting outside the gates. I can't wait till that moment. And you know what? Still, you can come on out. We still have tickets for today. Starting at just $15.
Seriously? Okay.
Go to twinsbaseball.com. The sun's out. The beer's out. Let's go!
Jason Matheson will be in this cooler, ladies and gentlemen. In the
Kendall.
flesh.
Kendall.
Yeah.
Tell
Jason.
Tell him he wins the award for the most enthusiastic representative of any organization for the year.
Oh, that's a long title. Matt, you just won.
Serious question.
I know, you just won the award for most enthusiastic, bestest employee of the year.
Yes! I need to grab a beer to celebrate.
And with that, we're leaving.
Bye. Okay, no, that's awesome. I thought she was just doing that as a joke, that was for the employees. Y'all can just walk right in there in the cooler. That's cool. I'll be doing that later. I don't like beer. Anyway, we're going to take a break. Baseball movies, our list of some of the best when we come back. Back in a moment. That's awesome. Seriously, I think the Twins should absolutely give that dude a raise. He had to be the most enthusiastic representative of a corporation we've ever had. Usually PR people, and no offense, I'm my best friend is one and I'm married to one. Usually, you know, when they get a microphone in front of their face, they're like this. Please come down to Target Field, where you can enjoy all of the fun today at 5. Tickets are still available at our website. You know what I mean? They're like that. That guy, right, Luke? He made you want to go watch baseball.
I'm enthused, yeah.
Well, baseball is back this week, and I wanted to celebrate by sharing some of actually my favorite baseball movies, all joking aside. I don't like a lot of sports. Baseball is really the only sport that I like, but I love baseball, and I do love baseball movies. And this first one, we had to start with this, a classic from 1989.
Is this heaven?
It's Iowa.
Iowa?
Yeah, come on. I mean, how many fathers and sons and mothers and daughters who play? I mean, how many families have watched this movie together? Field of Dreams was a huge, huge, huge hit for Kevin Costner. I remember it being everywhere. It also earned a Best Picture nomination. Last season, you may remember, Major League Baseball actually played a Field of Dreams game. That was awesome. I got to say, the producing of that, Kevin walking out of the cornfield, it's so good. It gives you all the feels. Luke, have you seen Field of Dreams?
Oh, of course.
Okay, okay. Just wanted to protect you because, I love that one. Next, a movie you probably don't remember from the late 80s. And I mention this every so often when we talk about baseball movies. This is called Stealing Home, starring Mark Harmon as a failed baseball player who confronts his past after the death of his childhood sweetheart. Basically, his childhood sweetheart is right there, Jodie Foster, who is his babysitter. It features music by David Foster and has become a cult classic over the years. It is very much a coming-of-age story. Really, it's set in the 60s, a great 60s era soundtrack. I just love it. You know, looking back on it, there's some parts where you go, ooh, that would be a little right now nowadays, but the sentiment is real sweet, and like that scene right there. Next, but go find it. I don't know. There's a couple streaming services that have it. Again, it's called Stealing Home. Next, a baseball movie I stop and watch every single time it pops up on cable. Look.
Are you coming? See, how it works is, the train moves, not the station.
Look, we could have showed you some of the more obvious scenes from one of my favorite movies, just in general, not just baseball movies, A League of Their Own, about the Women's Professional Baseball League during World War II. But that scene, John Lovitz as the scout, there's another scene where they take he recruits Gina Davis and the crew, and they film at Wrigley Field, and they take, you know, Gina Davis is from a farm, and they walk the girls onto the farm. They walk the girls onto the field, and John Lovitz goes, "See the grass, girls? Don't eat it." I'm sorry. It's just, I love him so much. And Penny Marshall, the late great Penny Marshall, directed that. That was such a big year for movies. You look up 92, it was huge. We had, I think, Sleepless in Seattle that year. We had A League of Their Own, anyway. And Tom Hanks, Madonna, Rosie O'Donnell. And you may not know this, but Laverne's daughter, Penny Marshall's daughter, was also in League of Their Own. Finally, a comedy that became a huge hit in '89. Remember this?
Vaughn into the windup in his first offering. Just a bit outside. He tried the corner and missed. Ball 4. Ball 8. Low, and Vaughn has walked the bases loaded on 12 straight pitches.
Charlie Sheen in Major League about a struggling baseball team. So good. Bob Uecker. It's good to see Bob Uecker. I think of Mr. Belvedere when I think of Bob Uecker. But then again, I'm old. Luke, you've never heard of Mr. Belvedere, have you? Okay, don't even answer that. Back to me, Leo. Luke.
I won't embarrass you.
Thank you. But I already did. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this. Back in a moment. It was a sitcom in the 80s, Luke.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yam House. You don't need that silly American song show. There's like 4 people that watched it. And they were all from Minnesota. But you don't need them. We love those guys. Welcome back. People are flocking to the Galleria and Edina. They're flocking. There are lines around the block for the return of their floral experience. This year's theme is all about being sugary sweet, like our executive producer. Look at this.
2, 3, pose.
Selfie pose. Thank you, everyone. I'm so happy that we're back here inside the floral experience again.
There is so much to celebrate this spring. We have warmer weather, longer days, and of course, beautiful blooms inside that we can enjoy right now.
If you've missed it, sweet, this is like licorice. There's sort of a candy theme happening throughout the Galleria this year.
We have over 100 different varieties of plants, trees, and shrubs within the Galleria, and it's all revolving around this very sweet theme, sugar-coated. So you'll see color blocking, beautiful blooming plants that it's not quite time to be out in the garden yet, but Galleria was nice enough to bring spring early to all of us so you can walk and smell and see and enjoy all of these beautiful colors and vignettes.
This process has been ticking in your head for months now.
That's right. So we actually start at Bachman's quite early. So we're planting bulbs and all of the blooming plants so they will be ready just in time to make their debut here at the Galleria.
We asked, like, what are the best selfie spots if you come here? Right now we're by Good Earth. That's where Sweet is. We have more flowers to talk about, but there's more to show you, so I figure we should walk that way and talk some more. Shut up, Eric. This is my selfie pose. I don't know what else to do. I think I've officially found the ring pop, yes?
You are here. This is it.
Okay, Rachel, this is so fun. How did you guys come up with the whole sugar-coated theme for this year?
This year needed a sweet twist, and so the candy-inspired installations are throughout the gardens. Really fun photo ops. You're going to see everything from cotton candy clouds to blooming cupcakes to larger-than-life ring pop.
Well, and has anyone proposed or prom-posed here yet?
They haven't yet, but thank you for bringing that up. The perfect spot to pop the question, right?
But don't use a ring pop. I honest to God, if you do that, you're in so much trouble. Unless it's a promposal,
right.
Feel free to ring pop it up. And you were saying that this is kind of fun for kids. I really love this because if you're on spring break and you're not going anywhere and you want to come here, what can kids do with this?
We've got a little Can You Find section. If you find all of the items in the Can You Find and show it to our concierge, you get a little sweet treat.
Can adults play?
Oh yeah, of course. We all need sweet treats.
I'm gonna need this back. And now we gotta go to the next spot. Where are we heading?
Okay, now we're heading down to the gummy bear.
The gummy bear awaits people. How often do you have to replace items and flowers here? I mean, I have to imagine that that does happen as the show goes on.
Certainly, we'll have maintenance crews here overnight, every single night, to check up on all the flowers. But about halfway through the show, we will be replacing a lot of the blooming plants, so it's always fresh all the way until April 10th.
So if people come once, it's going to be the same types of plants, but they'll be fresh and pretty every time
Correct.
you come.
That's exactly right.
I just love it. It just smells so good in here. Does your house just smell like this because you just like waft it with you everywhere you go from the garden center?
I don't know if my family would agree with that, but certainly we try, and we love having just blooming plants indoors right now. If we can't be outside in the garden, we might as well be inside enjoying all these beautiful sights and smells.
Couldn't have said it better. I shall be enjoying with Violet the bear.
I love it. Our show kind of has an unintentional theme. It's all springy, flowers everywhere, right? Kendall is at the park. See, look.
Spring.
It's just great. It's beautiful greenery no matter where we look today.
I mean, we've got baseball, we've got grass, we've got flowers. Jason, I know that we have to go, but I wanted to give you an update because number one, you saw we didn't get kicked out, but Bullseye's head is fine. I did not ruin Bullseye's head. I want this on camera to make sure that if it happens, it was not us.
We have the
proof.
proof.
We didn't do it on the Jason show, okay?
No. We'll blame it on Twin Cities Live. Thank you, Kendall.
Yeah, it was them.
It was them. Who broke it? Twin Cities Live. That's who broke it. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this. Back in a moment. Oh. It's time for the world's shortest segment. When most of us fly, we bring the essentials on board. Phone, headphones, baby bottles of booze, a book, a magazine, but not Martha Stewart. Check out her recent Instagram picture. Martha said that she's flying home with 8 trees. She bought them after speaking at Oklahoma State University. The tree is actually the official state tree of Oklahoma. Martha made sure to tell fans she didn't fly with the trees in the aisle. She just put them there for the picture. Some are calling it the most Martha Stewart moment ever. And that is why we love her. We'll be back with a surprise goodbye when we return. Oh, Martha. Oh, please. He's seen them unedited. Welcome back to the show, everybody. It is time for the surprise goodbye. So today, or yesterday, we showed you that guy swimming with sharks. No. Today, something that may be even more frightening. Whatever you're doing, come back to the TV. And you know I haven't seen this either. It's swimming in a spot dubbed the Devil's Pool along a river in Africa, in the African country of Zambia. As you can see it, oh my goodness, it overlooks a massive drop-off near Victoria Falls. Some people are daring enough to get right next to the drop-off, posing for photos. The swimming spot is only open during the dry season. It's too dangerous for the... What's the dry season there? Luke, would you do that?
Absolutely not.
No! There's no way. Kendall, you can't see it, but no, there's awful. We got to say goodbye to Kendall.
I've seen this video.
Right?
Hey guys, by the way, Jason, we might actually get kicked out because I stole the giveaway because I'm not going to be here early enough. Check out this windbreaker.
Oh, nice.
I'm not putting it back because I really like it.
Okay, run, Kendall.
I'm not putting it back. I'm not giving it back.
You did a great job. We'll see you later
Bye,
at the park.
love you. See you later.
Bye, sweetheart. Monday on The Jason Show, one of our favorites is back. Kendall and her mom share the latest book club. Let's thank Luke for being a great JVIP. Thank you. Thank you for the scarf. If you're watching and you're a kid that's being bullied, you go out there and be yourself because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Thank you for watching. Have a great weekend. Go Twins. I love you, Dexter. And we'll see you on Monday. Bye, everyone.